This is one of the most awesome puzzles I have ever seen in my life. What is the best move for black? Pause the video if you want to figure it out for yourself. But for those of you who do not want to wait, we need to draw the white king out into a checkmate with the move queen g3 check. If white blocks, so we just take, and it's an immediate checkmate in 2. And if white goes king d1, well, now we go queen takes g2. And we're threatening checkmate on d2. And if white blocks that checkmate, well, now it's checkmate on f1. So there's no way out of it. And it's very important that we don't take the g pawn immediately, because now the rook on f1 is not hanging, because now queen c2 and everything is defended for white, and white is winning. So that's why we have to give this check first, and after king d1, and now we have these 2 checkmate threats at the same time. Okay, the only other move to look at is if the king goes up to e2. Well, now we take the pawn with check, and if white goes back or up, it's an immediate checkmate. Checkmate like this, or up here. Well, now the queen and the bishop and even this pawn, they perfectly box the king in, and e4 is simply mate. So what happens if white blocks with the rook? Well, now we just take, and what's the difference? Well, now this e4 square is uncovered. So if we keep chasing black and play the move queen d2 check, king e4, and queen back to g4, or back to g2 check, and then king takes e5, and the king's just running forward. The king has jumped out a window, and they're gonna make their way all the way forward, and white is gonna promote a new pawn to a new queen, and it's game over for black. It's absolutely game over. So that's why in this position, after king d3, the only winning move is queen g2. And what's the idea? Well, it's to set up the e4 pawn checkmate. But that's not possible, because if queen c6, defended by the rook on c1, well, now we're preventing the e4 pawn checkmate, because if e4, we just take, dummy. Well, now it's checkmate. Well, now it's checkmate. That's the issue. That's the issue, which is absolutely amazing, because this would be checkmate. This would be checkmate if we could cover up this e4 square. So that's why we have to block it, force white to block it with their own piece to deliver checkmate. An awesome, awesome, awesome puzzle. And were you able to find it? Subscribe for more puzzles like this.